Hello. So I'm getting some major cat interference here, but we are going into another game, and would you believe it? It's against Chaos Dwarfs again. You probably would believe it. So let's see. Let's just make sure this isn't the same team we played it. Okay, no, this is fresh. Alright, how are they doing? They're doing 3 rerolls, just 1 bull center. Okay, so another variation. I think this is actually quite common, if I remember rightly. Boy, and we're giving away team value? Oh, they didn't even use their petty cash. I mean, there's really no reason not to get a babe, is there? I think there's actually a Chaos Dwarf star player for 60 as well. I think there's like an equivalent of that, the dwarf one. There's like a boomer-esque type player that you just get for like 1/2 basically. But, I mean, it's a player you get, right? So it ain't bad. Okay, so let's try this again. Managed to sneak a draw out of the first one. Against what felt like a decent player as well. Okay, I'm taking the risk of going on offense first. I mean, on defense first, and we'll see if that goes any better for us, or if we regret it. Good news is we have loners and a bear to go on the front line. Let's see. I think I should have enough to do this. Spread ourselves a little wider. Yeah, I am happy. The question is going to be with these catches, if and when they level up. Do we get them dodge or do we get them block? Because block is obviously useful in the sense that you're less likely to get knocked down, but so is dodge, and dodge can help them do their slippery catch things. Like, we used dodge, what would have used the dodge skill a lot more in the last game than we used what would have been the block skill, right? I don't know, it's really tricky. Yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see. This is not what I expected. I guess they're trying not to interact with the bear, which I kind of get, but it should be pretty easy for them to knock all of it down. This is a very cool kit. This feels very traditional Chaos Dwarf looking. I really like it. It's very kind of like original GW. When I say original, I'm talking like 80s, 90s GW painting style. And it's like super contrasty as well. It just, I don't know. It's striking me as cool. Okay, no rerolls to anybody. Who has the... We have the fan factor, so they're more likely to go to us. I presume he's going to move guys in. He's worrying me that he's going to start going for 1 dice. He's going for 1 dice blocks. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm thinking not as experienced, but probably going to kill our team. Okay. I'm value 8 is the worst. Okay, now you're moving somebody into contact with the bear? I don't know. I don't know why I'm complaining. Okay, what's happening here? That doesn't give you an assist unless you knock this guy over. I suppose if he does, he might be coming to put an assist. There you go. There's the skull. So he needs to push him here if he wants to keep the assists. Which it looks like he does. 4, 5, 6. He could blitz with the centaur. Now he could blitz with the Chaos Dwarf. So you could have just had somebody in there. That's what I don't entirely understand. Anyway, it's not for us to try and understand what's happening. I think what's happening is this is a slightly less experienced coach, so they're not, everything they do is not necessarily going to make sense. Will it still hurt us? Quite possibly. Yeah, I do kind of, I don't know. Quite often when the bear gets up he seems very imposing, but the bull centaurs kind of I almost feel too big. I don't know. Maybe in retrospect they're a touch too big compared with other, because they're only strength 4. But they've kind of got the big, I don't know. Maybe it's more that the bear maybe should have been a touch bigger. Hello. Okay. So we can at least get some attacking in here. We can kind of, you know, put some warriors in there. Oh, and there's a gap through here as well. I think I want to hit a hobgoblin, if we can. We'll attempt that first, because it's more likely to work, but if it doesn't, we've at least got some guys through. Okay, it worked. Do we contact the other guy? Yes. Okay, and then we've got a hit here potentially, and a hit here. Which I think I'm going to try and take both of. We're doing this one first because I don't want him getting hits on my catcher. We'll stay. I kind of want to follow up to tie him up, but I'm also scared of our guys getting killed, so we're actually just going to sit back with these guys and not take as many hits. Stun is nice. So we've put into place a good net, one on this side, one on this side. This side I mean, overpowered is too strong a term because these guys are strength 3, but we've, you know, obviously made things a little scary over here. And it appears our opponent is doing blocks down here before, or at least thinking about it. This guy can go this way, but I think he wants to use them on the bear. This will not help him knock down the... Okay, he is going on this guy in the end. I probably should try not to over commentate what he's going to do before he does it, because there's a lot of stuff he's doing and we're changing his mind. So this is now 1 dice, which he's probably going to take, I feel, but maybe he'll do something else first. Oh, you don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. That's even worse. That's... Yeah, you can't get through there. Just give up on it. Whoa, okay, that's... Okay, no, that's fine, actually. It wasn't what I was expecting to be the blitz, but it's fine. Is the armor value 7 gonna hold? Somehow, yes. That gives him the block here as well. But he had to use his blitz to get that right, so... That's good. That means there's no blitz on these guys, which means we keep our little hub of players that block these guys off. It sucks for him that he's not being able to pick up the ball as well. I'd rather that this guy was able to pick up the ball than... wow, 50% intercept? I'm guessing that's diving catch. Oh, he's agility 4, of course. Oh, he's running out of time. Yeah. Okay. And obviously the ball is the most important thing. Let's see if we can release it or not. Don't think I'm going to re-roll this unless it knocks us over. Rats. So not as successful as we'd like. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's see. Let's pop you around here to make things awkward. Don't know what to do with you. I think we are going to stick this guy around here. Well. Not really knocking guys over right now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I should not have hit stop go there. I need to go get my tea. I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like they just knocked one of us down for now. That's okay. I mean, it's not ideal. Should be able to free up the centaur here. If he knocks this guy down, he'll have 2 dice here, and that'll free up the centaur to come around and help out back here, which would be a big boon for his chances of getting this ball out. That was risky. And didn't actually free anybody up. But he can hit him with the centaur now if he wants. That's the downside to using the centaur. So yeah, no 2 dices here. He does have this one, but it won't make a 2 dice for this guy. Probably the best bet here is for this guy to move here and this guy to blitz out the back. If you're going to do that, at least go this way. But blitzing would be more sensible. Oh boy, I see a ridiculous passing play in our immediate future. And there it goes. I don't think I actually want to get you up. I think we have to try and pick up this ball first. Which is a weird thing to do first, but I don't want to kind of lose, you know, do a bad block. Nice. We need some SPP on those guys. It's probably not worth appoing, unfortunately. Oh, I think he rolled another bad injury. He tried. See, obviously this is a tough match for a beginner to drop into. Playing against a team that is very unusual in how they work. And he's had to burn some rerolls on some unfortunate things like the pickups. Not that that's unusual per se, but it is. I mean, it's still unfortunate, right? To have to do it twice is not cool. And we really just, you know, because of the lack of protection for the back and him not worrying about what was going on at the back here and just figuring he could get out and pass it, it meant that we could get around the back of him really fast and kind of cut him off from that. Which is unfortunate, but in some ways this team is like, you know, a little bit elfy. So much punching. Got the KO though. And no send-off, so overall it worked out, even though I don't know that that would have been a great trade. The fact he's running away here, I'm happy about. Actually... Well, that's not good. That's even worse. Okay. It's not the end of the world, it's just not good. I was kind of already ahead in my brain and thinking like, oh, maybe we should pass it off with this guy to this guy, but then I realized that this guy's tied up and I was gonna blitz here to free this guy up, but saw a hobgoblin that was free and decided to go and blitz him instead, and now I'm regretting it. So that's kind of what happened. I guess it's just as well he didn't use the centaur there. I wonder if he's going to foul him. You gotta use this guy. This is what hobgoblins are made for. Yeah, this is double painful. This guy should not have been attached still. I should have blitzed here. I should have run this guy up, passed to him. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, is he going to foul our catcher? I mean, it's sensible, I'm not happy about it. Oh, he's not. I guess he's still fouling the bear. Oh, so much blood. Okay, now for the silly bit. Although I'm sure we'll roll a bad pass on. Alright, agility 4 doing things. Oof. It's just as well everything else is going well because our blocking isn't. Dodging is. What I'd really like, of course, is to get the ball to this guy and have him score. Ideally with a pass from this guy, but with 3 turns left. I mean, we'll see how much he pressures us. Let's look at it that way. Okay, that helps. And the nice thing in this kind of situation is that we don't know, you know, we don't know what he's saying. So if he's getting angry about it or anything, it's all good. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do that, and then that. Okay. Well, it's not the worst foul ever. Ah, you've got everybody down here. You may as well foul here, right? Now I'm curious, why the strange pause? Is he asking something? Okay. You can come up here. I think you're just going to go here. You're going to go here. Hooray! Okay, so you can go here. You can go here. Now for the bit that we shouldn't do. I mean, it's agility 4 to agility 4. Okay, nice. Well, we deserve that. But it was, you know, I mean, it was just as good an option as dodging, so. Now, I'm a little bit worried here. I may have been a bit too... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I mean, he could dodge. He could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he could do it with 1 4+ dodge. I mean, at this stage, I think there's a good argument for me as well. It doesn't give you an assist. And he's still going for it. I mean, he's dwarfs. Why not? There's a fair argument for trying to score next turn. We got 4. Yeah, we're gonna try and score next turn if he doesn't manage something crazy here. I want 2 chances of getting our KOs back. He doesn't have any KOs. Okay, yeah. No, the problem is we're going to probably have to make a block here. Oh, he's not moving into contact. That's good. That is very good. So yeah, normally you wait till turn 8 to score. Oh, that's even better. Okay. You know, and we could kind of seal this off probably reasonably, but we've got 5 KOs to try and get back. So having 2 attempts at it is 100% worth it to me. Because he's unlikely to score on his turn 8. We have a turn 8 that nothing really happens. That is some amazing dancing. And yeah. So, did we get any back this time? Yes. So we're now back on even numbers. Right? Yeah. Which is good. We can't protect all our catches. So we'll put you here. Hang on. No. We can protect all our catches. We do it like this. Gotta remember it's turn 8, right? We don't need to defend this. Had a momentary lapse there. Sorry if I keep looking over to the side. I'm looking out the window. This place that we've moved into has better views from the window. I'm not saying, I mean, we just live in a neighborhood, but it's nice and green outside. So, and I am also keen on the bird watching, and there's plenty of birds, so I'm just keeping my eye out for anything landing in the trees out there. Nicely taken. Yeah, that's the sure sign of it, of inexperience, is looking at that pass. If you've played a while, you know you got to move here to get the best passing odds. I didn't check to see what their coach level was. I don't usually really pay much attention to it because people can start new accounts, people can kind of played tabletop and so know the game really well. So the coach thing doesn't really mean a lot, apart from maybe they haven't played a lot of Blood Bowl 2. They also could have played like a billion hours in Blood Bowl 1 and just have got Blood Bowl 2 more recently, like on a sale or something. They really hate our bear. And let's face it, the bear hasn't done anything. So I'm okay with this hate, unless it comes to the bear getting injured, in which case I'll be very sad. But he's the highest armor value guy on the team, so, you know. Okay, you may as well move this guy. If you're going to foul, you may as well make the most of it, bring this guy in and then foul. Okay, looks like he's doing that. I thought maybe he was talking to us with the pausing, but maybe he was doing something else. May as well do a pass now as well, even if you're just going to pass to a Chaos Dwarf. You could come a little closer. Yeah, there you go. The expected outcome. I mean, for 50-50, it's crazy how often agility, high agility, or low agility guys don't catch it. Okay, so we're a player up now. Who are we missing? Missing Severin. But we got, oh, we got one of our loners back. Piotr. Is it Piotr or is it Piotr? Piotr? I don't know. So we would like to score, right? Do we have any guys? Well, none of the guys we have on the field right now have SPP. Only Severin has SPP. I'm wondering about trying to pick it up with a regular guy. No, if things go well, then maybe we'll maybe we'll get it to one of them, but I don't think we go over it straight off the bat. Let's give it to one of our catchers who hasn't. I guess we give it to Bartholomew. I mean, I say give it to Bartholomew, it all kind of depends on if he manages to actually catch it. Oh boy, he's got nobody back in the... I mean, he doesn't have to. Oh, that's not good. Thankfully we've set up some good layers here to block this off. Otherwise this could be bad. But he can only hit one person here. He can't get through our defenses to get at the ball. The only downside to the splits, well, the main downside is that he gets to get a free hit on one of our guys, right? Bringing the Centaur through is pretty sensible, although it does mean if we move the ball quickly, the risk with only having one ball Centaur is that if he brings him down and around, if we get it and move it this way, he can get kind of stuck behind us. That's why it's always nice to have the two Centaurs, because you can attack with one and leave one as a sweeper. What's this little shadow on the ground here? I can't tell. Oh, it's the ball. Okay. We GFI'd. I like the aggression. Boy, I'm heavily tempted just to try and pick it up and go over here, but it kind of depends on what happens. Because obviously Algernon has kind of like a... Honestly, it'd be much better to go that way. Okay, good restraint there, not using the reroll. So I think what we do is we use Algernon to guard the ball a little bit in case things go wrong on the pickup. And then I don't think this guy is going to be a surfer, so we're going to pick that guy up. Okay, good start. Now, what we're going to do here is we're actually going to drop back here and then hand the ball off. Reason being, that gives us an assist to come down this way. Without having to use another person. Okay, not really what we were hoping for, but... Okay, you can go there. Okay, that was good. Because we could have put ourselves in a little bit of trouble there. I'm playing a little bit more risky than we need to. That should kind of close him off from that angle. Well, that's not what we were hoping for. We'll follow on that. We're just going to try and lock him up here. We'll try and plunge into the middle of their formation. And we didn't. Okay. Cornelius' thick skull has come in useful a few times already. But you know, blocking's hard for a big bear. We'd have to GFI to get in. And I'm actually wondering about just trying to get one of these other guys up there. Not Sergey, obviously. I mean, honestly, we're probably better off just trying to score if we can. We've got his centaur on lock, so he can't really get anybody over here with any sort of threat. We should be able to just go up to this square. If he doesn't get anybody anywhere near at all, I'm probably going to try and get one of these guys up there if we can. And maybe hand it off to them, but we'll see if he kind of like actually pushes out, because he could push. If he pushes this guy around, then obviously we have to try and deal with that. If he's just going to keep everybody here, then like the pressure is off. Yeah, the one die. Probably reroll that. Problem, of course, is that even if he knocks him over, he'd have to GFI to... I guess he could have GFI'd 1-2, so that's not a terrible idea. Okay, so that's one of the guys down who I would have liked to run over there. Everard. I assume you're going to come over here or something. Okay, yeah, you could do that as well. Okay, he's getting aggressive now. Don't know if he meant to hit that. Alright, so that does kind of change our plans a bit. Now we need to blitz this guy. Alright. Oh, he knocked him into the side. Okay, we have to be a little bit wary of that. So we'll put Valentino up here just as... You know what? Let's just use these guys to... No, I do need to have somebody on this hobgoblin. Okay, so you're going here. I think we need to do the blitz first, just so this guy is well positioned. In case it goes wrong. Actually, no. We'll move this guy. Because Bartholomew can come in here. And Algernon can come in here. Boy, these guys are so fast, it's beautiful. It sort of keeps surprising me right now. Okay, that's not what we wanted, but it's also not terrible. Just get up there in the middle. This is where leap comes in handy. Yes, that's nice, because that then these guys act as potentially act. This guy can get knocked over now that we moved the cast off over. But like to get from over here to over here, that's some really nice utility. It does free the centaur, obviously. I think you want to get him as far back as you can. I'd be tempted to get him all the way back to here, honestly. Or at least hit the GFIs until you fail. The bear was stunned, right? Was he still stunned? Yeah, I don't understand this mentality. I mean, I sort of do. I guess it's like a, well, we'll just kill you mentality instead. But it's not fully going for a kill you mentality. I think you would at least try and put tacklers, you know, like Chaos Dwarfs, on all of the catchers to, you know, for reliable takedowns. Because they're on value 7 as well, so get as much damage on them as you can, right? I don't understand this surrounding the bear like the bear's going to actually do anything. Alright, so what's the hobgoblin going to do? Alright, he gets the blitz and pushes. It's a brutal foul animation. Thick Skull kept us on the field again. Probably move this guy up to here. I mean here. Okay, that makes things a lot easier. So I hate to say it, but we are going to try and be a bit silly here. Okay, so first things first, let's try and hit this guy. This is not the silly bit. That's unfortunate there. think we have to base him up here. Okay, now here's the more silly bit. You've already got 6, so I'm not going to try and get you extra. I'm just going to try and get the catch. Nice. No. Okay, good. I was scared I was going to kill him there. And then he'd have a funeral, and then there'd be flowers at the funeral. It'd be very appropriate. That's a bold strategy. If they don't manage something tricky here, we're gonna go in next turn. We're not gonna try and stall out the entire half. I just want to get some SPP on something other than catches, because as Zelgrax rightly pointed out with the last game, we need some block on this team badly. Are we going to get the traditional foul of the bear? It is not panning out. This is why I don't foul a whole lot. Part of me wants to try and hit those hobgoblins, but it's just not worth it. Now, what's his little dance going to be? Oh, it's the same one. Okay. They were DLC, so they probably all have the same animations. Okay, so he is down 2 overall. I think we're going to go for a more traditional setup this time. Protect our catches as best we can. So we should have the game now. We're just playing for SPP. If we can get it, we may also give away things. So yeah. I don't mind the extra reroll, I'm going to be honest, but it's not game breaking. I mean, maybe at the end of this game, if he kills the bear, he'll call that fair dues. I've had games like that, but usually when I get a vendetta on one of the enemy players, it's because they've actually done something in the game to, you know, draw that. Like, it's like somebody, you know, their sort of magic war dancer who scored 5 times on you, or it's their, you know, piling on guy that's like taken out 5 of your players. Now, I understand when you get like a vendetta on something like that, but the bear's not being very mean at all. But they're so determined to kill him, and I really don't understand it. Did he do something at the beginning that I missed? I don't think he did. But it's like they're drawn to him like a magnet. They're not even paying attention to the ball. could pick it up though, in fairness. Now where are you going to go that's safe? Oh boy, okay, that was exciting. That couldn't have worked out better. That was mad. Okay. Ooh, okay, now here's a question. Can we chain push the bear so I can get him in contact with this guy and take a hit? The answer is probably, if we hit, we'd need somebody here as well. Okay, this is slightly ridiculous what we're doing here. So let's see, bump, bump, bump. Yeah, that would do it. I think. Let's try it. It worked. You know what? No. So now we do technically have a hit here. Guess we'll move you around. We can get you up there. What are the chances that the bear actually does anything here? It seems pretty slim, right? Oh ho! What'd you know? He was right to single him out all this time. Because Cornelius is in a bad mood. He's been hit too many times. Let's see. You can get to there. That's still not a good hit, right? No. I guess you get to here. You get to here. Let's see if we can pull off a little... Oh, I did this the wrong way around. Whoops. Oh well. You know what? I think this is actually okay. We just won't pass it. Yeah, we'll just leave it on him because this guy is stunned. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this would be the better guy to have it on. I think he's considering some pretty wild ideas here. Now the real question is where is... Okay, Rutherford is right at the back, unfortunately. So yeah, that was a little bit of creative chain pushing there for you. Was it the optimum plan? Maybe not, but honestly it was the only way we were going to get 2 dice, so I'm happy that we did it, and you know, obviously there was no guarantees it would work, but it wasn't also, you know, all we needed was a push on the first one and we get it. And then okay, so he's got a 2 dice. Okay, yeah, so 2 dice here and then he's got a 2 dice, so it didn't really quite work out the way I wanted. Well, it's just, all I mean is we're not safe. But yeah, you know, it freed up the ball, and we'd have this ball safe if oh, hang on, that was the blitz. What on earth? Why would you not? Is he still trying to kill this bear? He's still trying to kill the bear. I can't for the life of me understand his obsession with killing the bear. Nice. No need to follow. No! Not really what we wanted there. We will stay. Nice. Sure, we can follow. Doesn't really matter. Oh, that's not what we wanted there. We got 3 turns left. We're using a reroll just so he doesn't get to do a hit on this guy without it being a blitz. And yeah, we should probably dodge him away. Okay. I should be charging my phone here. I mean, I appreciate his determination, but I think it's cost him a pretty rough game here. I think what's happened is he's kind of checked out in the game. He said, "I'm not winning this game. Why not? Let's kill a bear." I feel like that's what he's decided. And I think if he manages it, he will celebrate long into the night. So if he wants maximum fouling, he can just bring this guy in and then foul with this guy. Oh, I mean, that would help as well. Well, not really. Oh, I'm glad to see the push there. If he doesn't send anybody up here, I'm going to try and give the ball to Bartholomew. Have Bartholomew throw it back, get it given back again. Oh boy, okay, somebody is coming over. I don't think that's going to stop us. Cornelius has just been a complete punching bag. The ref is on our side with this. It's like, leave this guy alone. What has he done to deserve this? Okay, so we can get to there. So do this. Do you want to get up? I don't blame you. You can't get there. Okay, so let's try and hand this ball. I guess we'll try and throw it, actually. If we got to use rerolls, we've got to use rerolls. If we don't, that's nice. These are both loners, right? Yep. Nice. I don't know that that was really the way to go. Yeah, sure, follow. Okay, we're kind of protecting one half of the bear now. Do we use a reroll here? No, but we also don't really... I guess we're going to put him in 2 tackle zones and just count that as as much safety as we can get. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, we're not going to be able to do both. So we can throw it to Algernon, but they're both going to end up on 5. Because we can't throw it to him and then give it back again. So it didn't quite work out the way we were hoping. But you know what? We got a lot of SPP this game. And I dare say Cornelius is about to get punched. In a way that he's not going to enjoy. This is one of the most brutal displays of focused fouling I've seen in a long time. It's pretty much... It was partway into the first half that he really started focusing him. I think even in the very first half, on the very first turn, he moved all his guys over to get blocks on him. He's kind of been the decoy for the whole game. He continues to defy them as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll get a pass here. Yeah. Okay, now we just gotta hope that we don't do something too silly. Talking of which, let's try and do this blitz. Just trying to get more SPP on our regular guys. Oh boy. Okay. So close. Oh, it was really so close. Yeah, we're not going to do any more. I mean, arguably, nobody's close enough to the end zone. I don't think any of our regular guys are close enough that we could have handed off to him. All right. This has been one of the easier games that we've played in a long time, and it's really more due than anything to our opponent just giving up on it a long time ago and just trying to kill our bear. I'm not going to put it down to hey, we played a great game or anything like that, or anybody was particularly more lucky than anybody else. You could argue that he was a little unlucky to get so many guys sent off, but he did foul every turn, so, you know. He definitely could have made this a tighter, more nail-biting game. The nice thing here is that we can save the Apo for Cornelius because it's 2 linemen, so if they get injured, we just let them die. And we try and keep Cornelius alive despite him not having done anything to warrant all of this. I think the most positive thing I can say about the other team is that kit is great. I bet it's their like their default and I just don't realise. It's like the one team that I never got the DLC for, so... And I still don't know how, because I got the Legendary Edition. I guess they were in between one or something. Anyway. It's all good. I always put off trying to play them when I thought I had them, because obviously they're a very strong team, right? And I was like, I don't know, everybody... It's not so much that they're a very strong team. It's more the fact that everybody plays them because they're a very strong team, and it's like, it can get boring. Oh boy, it's another sending off. I mean, at this point, you got to say his sending offs have been a little unfortunate, but honestly, it doesn't really make any difference to the game. He just let us run through the ball every time and kept fouling, so it is what it is. That Cornelius dancing around like... I mean, he kind of was the MVP. That is some good money. We can buy a Blitzer. Hooray! No, we don't want you, and we don't want you, despite you both having good games. Oops. Oh, the Bull Centaur got man of the match. That's good for them. And Bartholomew got man of the match. So we got 3 catches that just leveled up, which is a little ridiculous if we're being honest. So they did do a lot more blocks than us. And they got a lot more armor breaks than us. Neither of those is super surprising. But yeah. We really got a lot of SPP off of... How many passes did we do in the end? 4 passes, 3 touchdowns. Can't complain. I think our passes and catches were... Hang on, that's got to be them, yeah. I think we did really well. Yeah, we 100%ed that. Now, you could say, oh, well, that's how you won. I mean... It helped, but most of those were in situations where we could just pick it up next turn and run it in anyway. They were so unfocused on us that the fact that we rolled so well on those almost didn't matter. Yeah, we only activated him 7 times out of 16. That's how much he was on the ground getting pummeled. But yeah, good stuff. It's nice sometimes to have a game like that, just to have a bit of a chill one, because as cool as the nail-biting games are, they do weigh you down a little bit in terms of sanity. So, I think we should get some dodge. We can't just always face Chaos Dwarfs, right? We'll probably play Dwarfs next. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I mean, he's gonna die, but if he doesn't... So the reason that that's nice is that cage diving suddenly is super dangerous. Because you dive this guy in on a 2+, which you hope that you make, right? Most of the time you make that. This guy goes in, and then you have a 3+, hopefully with your reroll intact, to dive in a strength 3 guy and get a 2 dice in the middle of a cage. It's really, really nice. Okay, should we do one block? One dodge, one block, one guard? I think we will. That feels like a good balance. And then we will buy in our first blitzer. I guess we'll start back with, which head were we on? Let's see. That's player number 9, which means it's going to be head number 8. Because I was just doing them in order. Oh, we lost our pointy beard guy. What should we call him? I might need to look up my names again. I should be able to think of a really fancy name just on myself, but just by myself, but eccentric names. Oh, there's some good ones. Rafferty, I love that. Rafferty, the Kislev Blitzer. Probably won't live very long, but so what's nice about these guys? Okay, so they don't. Hang on, where is he? They don't have sidestep. I was thinking of the Pro Elf Blitzers. So they have diving tackle and jump up. Oh, diving tackle, yeah, that's good. So yeah, obviously, you probably on the first one probably get block, tackle, dodge, sidestep. On the second one, maybe you get block, mighty blow. On the third one, you probably get block, guard. You know, you kind of work it up like that. So we have an 11. Obviously, our lineman is a bit the worse for wear. But we're now 1-1. Well, 1 win, 1 draw, which is not bad. I'm happy with the skill ups we got. I mean, because the other thing is, think about it this way. If we, you know, we could, if we're like low on rerolls, say, or something, we could do a 2+ dive into the cage with the guard, and then do a 2+ dive into the cage for 1 dice with block, right? Which is, you know, you're just trying to avoid a skull to at least stop the turnover there. So, you know, this is also a little nice combination. We've got some options. And then Octavius is obviously a little more slippery. We'll see how it goes. But it's nice to have a blitzer at last. Shall I move him? And I guess we'll pop Montague down at the bottom. This is going to throw off my head switches, but that's all good. Yeah, Cornelius still yet to hurt anybody. 2 matches. He has made 8 blocks. Did do 1 injury actually. Sustained 15 blocks and a KO and 9 injuries. He's had a tough time for 2 games. But he's hanging in there. Alright. I'm gonna head off. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. And you know, we'll see how we go. So far they've been pretty fun in both games. And we have some potential with what we rolled, so fingers crossed it keeps going this way. Alrighty, bye for now.